You should have just gone, so he'd be in Ibiza by now. Definitely he's come back for India.
Waste of a plane ticket.
Nan, Cat, go easy on her, can you? You better stay out of my way. And Sharon, I've got a few things I'd like to say to her and all.
Can you just leave it?
He walked out on you and your baby. I want an explanation in front of all of us. We all get to hear it.
Where are you going? Zoe!
Gotta get some air. Well, I bet she goes grovelling back to him, begging him to take her back. No pride.
Shut up, Stacey.
Like the sword and the stone, isn't it?
If it hadn't been for Sharon, I wouldn't have given you house room.
And there was me thinking you were warming to me, Pauline.
That poor Zoe Slater, she went through hell.
Did she?
You're a nasty piece of work, Dennis Rickman. Everyone can see it except Sharon, but she'll see soon enough. Betty, stop wagging your tail at him.
Lovely dog. Go nice on toast.
Oh, ow!
Are you all right?
I just stubbed my toe. Well, you haven't hurt yourself too bad, have you?
Oh, no, nothing broken. Your post on the table, Paul.
Oh, thanks, love. Come on, Bets. I'm just going to pop over the laundrette, open up, and I'll put a sign up saying I'll be doing service washes a bit later in the day.
We've put you out enough already, Paul. Taking us in at a moment's notice. We don't want to miss your derp anymore.
Oh, don't be silly. I want to spend some time with you this morning. It's important. Get yourself some breakfast, make yourself at home. That's her, not you. Excuse me.
I just saw Zoe.
No. No, we came back to see Den, that's all, and then we're gone.
Well, things are different now.
No, they're not.
Well, I want to know where he is. It don't make sense.
It's Den. When did he ever make sense?
He would never have left that pub, never. I know him. He's too bloody minded. I mean, Chrissie would have had to go, not him.
We'll go over and see her, but I mean it. A couple of hours and we're gone.
OK.
We've got to decide what we're going to tell her, OK?
She wants to talk to me, not to you. So you just keep your trap shut and let me do the thinking.
All right, and what are we supposed to do, Chrissie?
You're going to stay calm. You're going to pull yourselves together. I'll deal with it like I always deal with it, all right?
All right. All right, OK, this is going to be all right. All right! Don't you two get it? Dennis and Sharon, they know about me. They ate my guts. She'll have told him everything. They'll tell my family about Den and the baby. I can't have them knowing about that. I can't.
My husband is buried under a whole load of cement back there. Your family don't matter to me.
They matter to me.
But then you should get your priorities straight.
They'll never look at me the same way again, Sam. What are we going to do?
I hate to say it, Zoe, but it's kind of your problem now, you know.
I'm on my own.
Look, you're going, all right? We don't have that option.
Zoe, I doubt that Sharon is going to want everyone knowing how vile her father really was. So skip the nervous breakdown for people who got the time for it.
Dennis won't care what anyone thinks of Den or me. He just won't care.
When are you going to go and see Chrissie?
In a bit.
Well, don't tear her to shreds too much. You drive me mental. Must have sent her around the bend.
I just want to know where he is.
Oh, you're going out?
Yeah, someone I want to see. Don't forget, a couple of hours and then we're gone, yeah?
OK.
What's the rush? She's only just got here.
A couple of hours, OK?
And you stay away from that Slater family, because they've been through enough.
The only way I'm going near them is with the cattle prod.
He's no conscience at all, you know, Sharon. None at all.
Thanks for supporting me.
So, me and you will go down as accessories.
Well, maybe I prefer that. Maybe I prefer them knowing what we did to them finding out what I did.
Don't be so stupid. I'm not spending 1 minute of my life in a cell, OK? So prioritise. Sort yourself out.
Andy! Come on, you lazy git.
Only held you. Thank you.
Dennis.
Well, it's a good job I'm broad-minded.
What?
Andy Hunter, the older woman's plaything. Hope you're taking it easy on him, Pat. Still in bed trying to recover the use of his legs, is he?
Dennis, I've been trying to get hold of you.
You should be careful. Be moving on to Pauline Fowler next. She could do with a bit. Andy! What are you doing here?
Billy, you might have told me.
I was going to tell you last night on it, but you was a kip.
What's going on?
He wasn't the same after you left. The spark sort of went out of him. I mean, he tried to put on a front, but... No, I reckon he was really unhappy. Well, he made enough other people unhappy. Perhaps it was time he got a taste of his own. Oh, Sharon. When Zoe lost the baby, he took it very hard. I mean, it would have been his grandchild.
So where do you reckon he is, Paul?
Gone off with another woman, according to Chrissie. She's really been through the mill. I mean, first of all, she said he'd gone off on business. Well, we all reckon we knew what sort of business that would be. So, sounds like your dad, doesn't it?
Leaving the Vic don't sound like him.
He missed you so much. The Vic meant nothing to him without you.
You sticking up for him?
Well, the thing is, we made a sort of truce.
What?
Must have been the night him and Chrissie had that big barney. Oh, it was his and Angie's wedding anniversary. He asked me to give you a message.
I don't want to wear it, Paul.
He trusted me to tell you, so I must. He wanted you to know he was sorry.
Yeah, well, it's a bit late for that.
Yeah, well, he asked me to give the message and I have, so that's that. Oh, bet this is Dot. I'm surprised she wasn't round sooner.
Hey, can I come in?
Come in.
Hello, Jill. How you
Sharon,
doing?
isn't it lovely to see you?
You keeping well?
Yes,
Good.
didn't have much chance to talk last night. Hey, is that pot still hot? My mouth's dry as a bone.
Right, I'll go and top it up for you.
Oh. Dennis not around?
No, not at the moment.
Oh.
Be made up we came round to see him, though.
Yes, well, Jim and me have heard nothing but the sound of the Slaters through the wall. Yelling, screaming. Poor Zoe crying her heart out all night long, crying.
Both of you knew the old story.
Oh, but we do. Everybody does. That's the pity of it, Sharon. Poor Zoe, she really has suffered.
He fell from a footbridge. What, he was doing gymnastics, lost his footing?
Well, the coroner said it was suicide. Dennis, it's possible. It really is. He changed. He really changed. I don't know, things happened. He was eaten up.
He was murdered. You know it, I know it. I warned him. I told him if he didn't get out of what he was into, I told him.
At least he had a proper funeral. A decent send-off, I saw to that.
If you're dead, you're dead. Makes no difference whether you lie and stay or buried in a landfill site. Why did he leave me the bookies?
Wanted you to have it, I suppose. Keep asking myself the same question about this house. All he left Sam was his wedding ring. So she could pawn it and get her roots done.
Well, he didn't change that much then, did he? Still winding people up even from beyond the grave.
Look, give me a minute to chuck some clothes on and we'll go over the bookies. Well, unless you want to take the keys and go on ahead. I mean, it is yours.
I'll wait.
Right, I'm off to see Chrissie.
Oh, Sharon, I don't want you to think that I was having a go at you, because I wasn't.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Who this is?
What?
Where is he?
He's not here.
Nailed your colours to the mast, haven't you? I thought you was a friend.
I am.
Yeah, the pain my daughter's been through, and yet you still take him in.
Charlie Slater, you need to get a hold on yourself.
And you're as bad as he is. I mean, bringing him here, flaunting yourselves in front of Zoe. I mean, what sort of woman gets a kick out of causing grief to another woman?
Oh, you've no idea what women will do to each other.
You've got ice in your veins, Sharon Woods. And I want him and her out of the way of my daughter, otherwise I won't be answerable.
How dare you come in here telling me what to do in my own house? Go on, out. Just get out.
You both all right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Dennis,
I'll go on.
please don't tell my family what happened. I'm begging you. Please don't tell them what went on with it. You can't do that to me.
I'm not going to.
You're not.
No. I'm not Norris, Sharon. That's not what we're here for.
You promised me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oi! What did you just say to her?
Nothing.
Look at you. You really reckon yourself, didn't you? I don't know what she ever saw in you.
Same thing you did, sweetheart. How are you, anyway? Still chucking your knickers around the square, I see.
Oh. You come to spy?
Well, Tracy's got the day off. And I'm sure bottling up isn't the first thing on Little Mo's mind at the moment. So you need someone to run the bar. Anyway, can't look like we've fallen out, can we, Chrissie?
Oi! Want a word with you, Rickman? Ain't you got nothing you want to say to me?
No, I don't reckon I have.
You stay away from Zoe, do you hear?
Help me, Charlie.
What?
Come, Charlie. You'll have another heart attack.
You're filthy, you are! Go on, sling your up!
That's enough of this.
Andy's dead.
What?
He was killed.
Look, you okay?
The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Dennis, where are you going?
The bookies. You left it me.
Don't even think about starting with me, Sharon. Because if you want to stand up fight in the street, I'm just about ready for it. So do you reckon she'll buy it? You know, the other woman's story.
Well, she'll have to. It's the truth.
Pat, it's me.
Ticket to Ibiza. It's got to be today. I don't care how much it costs.
Zoe?
I'm going right now.
What?
I'm going. You were right. I was wrong. Dad, will you take me to the airport?
If that's what you want.
Nan, can you sort my cases?
When's your flight?
I don't know, and I don't care. I'd rather wait at the airport for 10 hours and spend another second here. Dad, I'm on hold. When they come back on, book me on. Card's in there.
I'll pay for it.
Stacey, will you get out of the bath?
Get stuck!
Sorry. I want to get ready. I want to get showered. I want to go. Can you get out of the bath, please, Kat?
Yeah.
You might want to push that door shut.
What do you want?
Your dad's just been shouting the odds at Pauline. Dennis is getting called everything under the sun and I'm sick of it.
Well, there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, I've had a gutful of this Saint Zoe thing. We're none of us innocent here and you certainly ain't.
He's not going to say anything. You're not going to say anything. He promised me.
Oh, he might have promised you, I didn't.
You wouldn't.
Wouldn't what? Rip that little victim's halo right off her head.
Please,
try
Sharon,
me.
I'm leaving
you
now.
keep
I'm
a leash
going.
on your family, Zoe. Because they're not the only ones that get mouthy when their temper's up. Now you keep them out of our faces or I'll start answering back.
What am I supposed to do with this place?
Well, run it. It's a good little business. It's making a profit. Besides, you and Sharon will need someone to set you up, won't you?
We're not staying.
Oh.
Came back to see the old man, that's all.
And he ain't here. Typical Den. Can always be relied on to be unreliable.
Yeah, well, the mood I'm in, just about anyone will do right now.
I'll get the books. You should see them.
Hi. Who are you? I asked you a question, pal. Who are you? Are you deaf? Or are you just plain stupid?
Everything's bang up to date, including the VAT. All right, Johnny?
Who's your friend, Pat?
Oh, this is Dennis Rickman. Den Watt's son.
All right. You should have said. I come in because I thought, well, a bit of a chancy, you know?
Oh, no. He owns this place now. He's a mate of Andy's. Only just found out.
Right. A sad loss. Johnny Allen, I know your dad. He might want to remember his manners in future, Pat.
Yeah, Johnny. Sure he will. Dennis, do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Sharon.
Chrissie?
Should we go upstairs?
Zoe's booked on a flight for 8 o'clock this evening.
Right then, I'd do her a decent bit of lunch.
She wants to go now.
Steve, who does she think she is, Mariah Carey?
Shut up, Stacey.
Well, if she'd rather be sitting in Stansted than be here, we know who to blame, don't we?
You going with her?
No, she wants to be on her own.
Oh, but she won't be. I'm going to take her and I'll wait with her. But there's one thing she won't be doing, and that's leaving here without the send-off that was ruined last night. So I want that pub full of people, all right?
What you did to me was unforgivable. I flew halfway across the world thinking I was going to find me dad on his deathbed.
I'm sorry, Sharon. I was half mad. You got me so that I barely knew what I was doing. I don't want to make excuses, but if you hadn't come, then you wouldn't have known. And then maybe you and Dennis would never have got back together.
You think she did us a favour?
Yeah, well, perhaps I did. Didn't do myself any, though.
What happened to your mouth?
Had an accident. Fell over, hit my face against the side of the bath. I've been drinking a bit since your dad left. Well, more than a bit, if I'm honest. But then booze and being Mrs. Watts goes together like a horse and carriage, doesn't it?
I want to see him, Chrissie. Where is he? Where's he gone?
I don't know.
When was the last time you saw him? Here? Chrissie, you want
Sam?
answers.
Champagne.
Here she is.
Right, let's go.
Where's Dad?
Over the pub.
Why? He's buying us drinks. You, us, your friends.
No, but I want to go now.
Zoe, you don't want to leave looking like you're running away. You'll regret it.
But I want to go.
We'll all be there, right next to you.
I want to go now.
No buts. Head high and be proud. Dad's already got the champagne and we can't let him down. Come on.
Look, I just want to know what happened. Talk me through it again.
Sharon, I'm finding this very painful to remember.
Paulie said there was another woman besides Zoe.
Well, Zoe wasn't the other woman. She was just a diversion. All the little scrubbers and tarts and airheads he betrayed me with, they're all diversions from the real thing. There was always someone else in this marriage.
Who?
She was the other woman. What can I tell you? I know as much about her as I need to.
Which is what?
She ruined my life. She destroyed my marriage. He chose her over me.
Right, love?
Here, what are you doing behind your jump?
Just helping Chrissie out for a couple of hours, you know, favour for a mate.
I reckon you're fancy. I love it. Oh, leave it out, Danny, all right? I'm not going to tell you again.
So how's your moody new boss, then?
He wants to sell up. Says he'll ring me from wherever he and Sharon are going to be in the next couple of days. So that's my job up the Swanee.
Johnny, right?
I think I'll wait till Dennis has left.
You know, you ought to buy Pauline a bunch of flowers and apologise to her.
I'm defending my daughter. It'll be a cold day in hell before I apologise for that.
You sorted my stuff out yet?
Well, you don't need to worry about it today.
Yeah, I do. As soon as Zoe's left, I'll be over.
You sure?
I said so, didn't I?
Zoe, listen, darling, I have to shoot off doing me Nana's lunch, but I want you to have a lovely time. You send me a postcard, all right? Mwah. You all right?
Yeah, I'm just a bit nervous about the flight.
A few more glasses, that'll be fine. Take care, all right?
I need a key so I can get in and get our bags.
Sharon's got one. And don't you go dragging her off just because it's what you want.
It's what she wants as well.
Huh? Is it?
Pauline, he might have told me Andy Hunter was dead.
Yeah, well, there weren't many round here mourned him. I mean, he was a bad lot.
He was my mate. You people. The sooner we're out there, the better.
Well, hold on, Dennis. I wouldn't if I were you.
But what?
Well, it's just that everyone's in there. I don't think you'll be made welcome.
You're confusing me with someone who gives a toss.
Just for once in your life, just be told, yeah?
What do you mean you're going? Chrissie's upstairs with Sharon right now. You can't just skip off.
I prioritised. My family comes first now, so you two bitches are going to have it out between yourselves, because my problem is sorted.
What do you think you're doing?
Dad, please don't say anything.
You are joking.
No, I'm not.
Vodka, no ice. Make it a large one.
Don't you dare, Sam.
Am I barred? See, I don't think you can bar me, can you, Samantha?
No.
Large vodka, no ice. Stop!
Dennis.
I'll get you a drink.
No, thank you.
No one wants to drink with you, mate. Cheap round. Right. Let's get one thing straight, shall we? What went on between me and Zoe is between me and Zoe. No one else. So why don't you vultures find another carcass to pick over?
The only carcass I want to pick over is yours.
I trusted you with my daughter.
Please, Dad, shut up!
I asked you to look after her. You didn't. You broke her heart.
Who are you? You're upsetting all these people in here. So why don't you make your way to the door, please?
Make me.
All right.
Johnny, I don't want to spend the afternoon down the police station, all right? You don't need this.
Yeah, all right.
Same again.
Chrissie, I know my dad. I know his pig-headed mentality and he'd rather face people down than do a runner.
Yeah, well, it won't be the first time he's walked out on one life and created a whole new other, will it?
That was different. Look, when was the last time you heard from him? Where?
Well, he rang here a couple of months ago. There was a great big screaming match. You can ask anyone.
I'm asking you. Where was he?
I don't know. Look, Sharon, I don't think I can keep talking about this much longer. I know you've come a long way, but you are not going to find him here.
A man don't walk out on a girl that's carrying his baby.
You want sorting out,
Do
mate?
I?
Someone get him out of here before I pull his face off! Shut up!
It's a pity your old man wasn't here. He knocked some sense in you.
Is that what you want, my old man teaching me a lesson?
Yeah, well, at least he stood by her when she needed it.
That's dead all right. We'll always stand up for a lady.
Are you laughing at us? Is this funny to you?
It's one of those jokes where you really had to be there.
I don't want any trouble here, all right?
Too late.
She lost that baby because of you, and you're laughing. That kid's blood's on your hands.
I don't see any. Do you?
I'm gonna kill you!
I can't take it anymore! All the lies, none of you knowing, I can't take it!
Yeah, that's all because of him!
I know, it's not them! It's Den. There's something none of you know about Den.
What? What don't we know about Den? Zoe?
Look, why don't we all sit down?
No, Zoe's got something to say.
What is it, love?
Sorry, Dan.
The baby. My baby, it was Den's.
You what?
It was Den's, all right? So now you all know.
What are you talking about?
It's the reason Dennis left. It's because he found out. And he could have told everyone and made my life a misery. But he didn't. So if anyone's to blame for this mess, it's me.
No. No, you're just doing this to protect him. Well, go on. Why don't you do something right for once in your life? Tell everyone that she's lying.
Do you think I'd be standing there mouth shut if every single word weren't true? Only Dennis wouldn't say nothing.
Dad?
Let's take this up, shall we? Cat, look.
What are you all gulping at?
Only came in for a Plowman's.
You okay? Then what's? Dirty old rascal. I've heard of asking your old man to help out. Bit of shelving, insulate the loft. But getting your bird up the duff, ain't that beyond the call of duty?
Dennis, no, leave it.
Still, you always like to keep it in the family.
Dennis, no!
Little problem with the DIY, Dennis.
Shut your mouth.
Zoe was always throwing herself around the square before you left, so whatever she was after, she certainly wasn't getting it from you, was she?
Enough! Enough! Now, in case any of you had forgotten, that is my husband that Zoe's talking about. So while the rest of you are enjoying your lunch hours, feeding on the car crash that's been my life for the last couple of months,
Chrissie,
I am not in the mood. Okay.
Zoe, eh? Who'd have thought it? Still, you know what they say, the old female with a species.
2 bottles of Gary?
Yes, please. So how long you been working back here, then?
Just today.
Do you want the usual, Pat?
Chrissie, if there's anything we can do to help.
No, thank you.
I want to show you feelings, Chrissie. Times like these, a few sensitive words from a friend.
Yeah, I bet you got a frying pan upstairs with the shape of Den's head on it, haven't you?
Gary. Den's got a nerve.
Yes, lying and cheating on you like that.
I mean, Zoe.
Hey, Pat, do you want to give the woman some space, yeah? What's the matter with you?
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, Chrissie.
It's all right, Di. It's just been a really horrible couple of months. Don't really want to talk about it.
Let's smirk off his face one of these days.
Look, I know that wasn't pleasant, but things will be better for us now.
Everyone know my own father knocked up my girlfriend. How is that better?
Because you won't have to take the blame anymore.
Maybe I like taking the blame, hey? Maybe it's what I'm used to.
Yeah. Yeah, and maybe you got so used to it you don't even care. But I do.
Did you talk to Zoe?
Here we have word.
Sharon?
No, Dennis. Look, you and me have done nothing wrong, and we've got nothing to be ashamed of. So I'm going to go back into that bar and I'm going to have a drink. Come in. Well?
I'm sorry. I knew something weren't right. I kept asking you, didn't I?
Letting us go all this time thinking Dennis was the father? Why?
You could have come to me. You know you could. But so, then...
It doesn't matter now, does it?
Well, it does to me.
Did he force you?
Zoe?
No.
Because if that's what happened...
No, Dad.
You can tell us, you know, we're your family.
Look, he didn't force me, all right? We went to bed because we wanted to.
I mean, you do realise the Slaters aren't going to let this one go. They are going to go on and on at Zoe.
A couple of hours from now, she's going to be halfway through passport control.
Right, you think Kat's going to let her go on a plane after hearing all this? They're going to wear her down, Chrissie.
Sam, I appreciate the help, but if you'd rather sit this one out at home...
No, I'm not.
Right, well then we keep serving and we keep smiling, all right?
Look, I didn't make Zoe say or do anything.
But you're happy she did. Because what people think round here matters.
Well, yeah, if it's based on a pack of lies.
To you, matters to you.
Dennis, why didn't you say something?
I couldn't.
But you can tell me anything, you know you can. I feel I've let you down.
No, Doc, never. One of Earth's angels.
Oh.
You all right now, Dennis? Yeah? Bet you're gagging for one, aren't you? You know, a pint, I mean.
No, thanks.
Look, none of us knew, you know. And, now everybody knows, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's the worst thing in the world, isn't it? You know, one bloke nicking another bloke's bird, like.
Well, it's not just some bloke, is it? It's Den, you know, he's not another bloke, is
yeah,
You see, all the time, Den had two on the go.
Yeah, Zoe and that Dagenham bird lady.
Oh, Chrissie. She must feel awful.
What's that for?
That is a thank you for saving me from the baying mob.
I'd have understood, you know.
Well, it's not something you want to advertise, is it?
Hey, now tomorrow they'll all have something else to chew on.
Oh, where do you think you're going?
Ibiza, remember?
Zoe, you can't just drop this on us and expect to walk straight out the door. I don't think so.
We want some answers.
Yes, because I, for one, ain't buying it. You and Den Watts.
That's like me sleeping with Jim Brannan.
Shut it, Stacey.
Can you tell us why, Zoe? Give us that much.
It just happened. It just happened. That's the sort of thing I'd say.
Yeah, well, you weren't here.
Coming round, offering money. No wonder Den was so concerned.
You had an affair, is that what it is?
I've already missed one flight.
What time's that plane?
8.
Yeah, plenty of time.
There's nothing more to say.
You love Dennis, I know that. You sleeping with that old fossil? It don't make sense.
Dad, are we going to the airport
So
or
what was it, his money? Did he take you out? Did he buy you nice things?
Dad!
Or was it a one-night stand gone wrong? Just tell me.
Me and Den slept together. I got pregnant, it happens.
We didn't bring you up like that, Zoe.
It happens. Is that our only explanation?
It's how it was.
What, and then you lost the baby?
Look, I'm really sorry you all had to find out like this.
But we ain't found nothing out yet.
I lost the baby. And I know you're all thinking good job and all.
No, we would never have thought that.
We're thinking we don't know you anymore, Zoe.
Yeah, well, maybe you don't. Do you think this is what I wanted? Me with Den's baby?
Zoe.
Because you all think we're this close family, sharing, caring family. But there's things we don't talk about in this house.
Since when?
There's things that have to be kept secret.
Things? Things what things?
Well, I couldn't have it, can I? Den's baby staring back at me all my life, so I just had to do it. I knew you lot took me out of it, so I just got rid of it. I got
read, all right?
Oh. There I am, up to my neck in satin baby dolls and French knickers. Couple of hours you said you'd be. Well, it's all right. We'll just leave it for a few days.
Well, you said you wanted to see Kat. It didn't matter what she was doing.
Yeah, nice one, Stacey.
Busy.
Yeah, I know, I can see
And I
that.
wouldn't want to put you out, would I?
I know, I'm going to go.
Mo, would you mind helping Alfie with my stuff? Seems he's in a bit of a hurry.
Hey, only my shift's at the Vic.
You got an hour, ain't you?
Well, yeah, but...
Mo, I need to talk to Zoe.
Father.
What do you think's going on? At the Slaters, I mean, do you think we should go round there?
You know, it's funny. When Den used to talk about Ange, he used to describe her as this weak, sad cow. And I used to think, not like me. Oh, no, not like me. Who's having the last laugh now, Ange?
Chrissie, Zoe has flipped. I mean, she's not thinking about us. She's not even thinking about herself. She could say anything. I mean, what are we going to do?
Nothing. There's nothing we can do. We just gotta wait.
Waste time without telling anyone.
We thought you had a miscarriage.
You lied to us.
How could you, Zoe?
I'll go.
A decision like that ain't one you make on your own.
Well, I've done a lot of growing-up since you've been away, Kat.
It's what into I'm worried about.
I had
Did
to.
Den put pressure on you?
Dad, are we
Zoe,
going? Or do I have to call a
talk
cab?
to me. Yeah. Oh, what's he want?
Speak to Zoe.
Tough. Because apparently she's got nothing to say.
Kat, the boy's done nothing wrong.
You want a kiss and make up? OK. But first, you tell me where your pitiful excuse of a father is.
I wish I knew.
Dennis, let's go upstairs.
What? Oh, you talk to him, but not to me? Zoe, what am I to you?
And shouting, getting on your case, it didn't seem fair.
So this is you, what, doing me a favour?
Well, I ain't done myself any.
By telling everyone my dad got his leg over my girlfriend?
It weren't like that. I was trying to help you.
Slashing my tyres or cutting up my suits, I can understand. But no, I have to catch you at it with my own father.
You don't know how it was,
And even
Dennis.
that ain't enough. The minute I'm back, you tell a pub full of people. You must really hate me.
I love you, Dennis. I didn't do this to hurt you. No matter how twisted up my life is right now, I'm not that evil.
You don't know what you're saying.
Quit panicking, Dennis. You think I don't know the score by now?
It's humiliating.
Now you know what it feels like. Loving you. Wanting you. I'd have done anything, Dennis. Only I was onto a loser from the start, when I... Because you weren't never mine in the first place.
Your eyes closed or something?
She was moody. We thought it was because she lost the baby.
Well, if I'd have been here, tougher questions would have been asked.
She lied to us, Kat.
That ain't Zoe. What's he done to her, eh? Then, to my daughter.
No one had a good word to say about them Watts. But Muggins here, I trusted him.
Where is he, anyhow?
He's legged it.
Well, it's time I had a word. Because if Zoe ain't going to tell me what's going on, he's going to.
I wanted it to work between us. Times I thought it could.
So it weren't just me you were kidding.
Funny thing is, I only came back to see Den. You know, showing me and Sharon are together and there's nothing you can do about it. Only guess what? He ain't even here.
You should just forget about him.
Now, things need saying, Zoe.
Which he'll twist and throw back at you.
Maybe. But you got to admit he's got it coming to him.
You've got to move forward. We all have. Den's in the past.
Unfinished business, Zoe.
But you've got so much going for you now. The bookies and Sharon. Does she make you happy?
When it's just me and her, yeah.
That's good. All we ever did was make each other miserable. Can't be right, can it?
So when are you going?
Soon.
Maybe, you know, if things have been...
A couple of days in Ibiza, I'd have forgotten all about you.
Take care of yourself, yeah?
All those hunky Spanish boys better watch out.
I mean it.
Son, this family owes you an apology.
Forget it.
No. We were banging out for her. For all the things we said. I'm sorry.
What for? Standing up for your kids, looking out for them? You did everything a father should do, Charlie, because you're everything a father should be. You don't need to be sorry about that.
Chrissie, do you want me to...
No, thank you. We've been in bars longer than you've been in old trousers, thanks.
Do you think you should take a break?
God, sit upstairs. Imagine what they're saying about me behind my back. Well, they hear it to my face, thanks. Right, any trouble from you two, and I'm going to be over that bar knocking your heads together, OK? What?
You've cut yourself, all right? Right, that's it. You can kick and scream all you like, but you're going upstairs. Come on.
Go.
You can't stop me.
Why are you being like this?
Like what?
Dad's downstairs thinking he's some kind of failure. What have we done to you? Why won't you talk to us?
I just want to put everything behind me.
Well, don't you think that making an announcement in your local ain't the right way of going about it?
Alex.
What are you doing? You can't fool me. I know something ain't right.
Look, just because I've done a few things off my own back, private
You
stuff.
had an affair with a married man. You had an abortion. Look at you, you're scared.
I ain't scared.
It's him, isn't it? All right, you won't. Or maybe you can't talk. I'll have it out of him.
What?
Oh, no, we're Denny's.
How should I know?
Well, city, street, phone number. Give me a heads up, so I'll do the rest. I'm not letting you go, Zoe. Not while you're in this state. Now tell me, where's Den?
Ow.
Better?
Well, sure been one lousy lunchtime.
You could have told me, instead of pushing me away.
Well, Den didn't leave me with much. But at least I had my pride. Now that this whole sordid affair's out in the open, I haven't even got that.
The only person Den made a fool of is himself. As for Zoe...
Jake, I don't want people's pity. I can't stand it.
No one thinks any less of you,
Oh, poor old Chrissie. Can't hold on to her man.
Little people, little lives.
You want to know what the worst of it is?
Go on, shock me.
I like Den flirting with younger women. I used to like the sneers on their faces, and within 2 minutes he'd have them eating out the palm of his hand. Then he'd always come back to me once he'd taken their orders.
Which is where, if he had any sense, he should have stayed.
It's all part of the game, you see. Try and make me jealous, make me realise what I had.
But none of this is your fault.
But it didn't just stop at the flirting. I knew about Kate, and there were loads of others, and I would always have him back. Didn't matter how many times he went off message or how deep he'd turn that knife. I would always have him back. So what does that make me?
Oh, Chrissie, come on.
And then there was Zoe, and...
Zoe's nothing.
Then why did he want her and not me?
The way that Den was always round there greasing my palm.
We do the best we can, Charlie. But the girls, they're grown up now.
Yeah, but I'm still their father and I'm meant to protect them. I don't care whether they're 6 or 60.
Next time I see them, it'll be him that'll need protecting.
Well, he ain't gonna get away with messing my family up.
Where you going?
The Vic.
But you really fancy me now, don't you?
Yeah, I do. So why don't you tell me everything?
Last time I saw Den, it was different. I knew all the lines, all the excuses. Oh, I'm so sorry, it was all been a terrible mistake. I had all the lines in my head. Only the words never came. He made out that somehow it was all my fault, that I deserved it, and it got me thinking. Maybe I did.
No.
And I just wanted it to stop, Jake. I just wanted it to stop. Because every time I got up, then he kicked me back down. And every good thing I ever gave that man, he choked the life out of it, and I just wanted it to stop.
Now it has, Chrissie. Den's gone, okay? I'm here. He can't hurt you anymore. All right? It's over, Chrissie. It's over.
How's it work, eh, Sharon? I mean, there's Charlie, he'll do anything for his kids. Something happens to them, it kills him.
And he's a good man.
And then there's Den. Selfish, jealous. Like we're in some kind of competition.
Wasn't always like that, you know.
I used to lie awake as a kid, imagine what he'd be like. My dad. You know, someone who'd seen the world, army, navy, diamond thief. Someone big, you know, solid, firm handshake. Someone who, when I found him, he'd be there. But when it comes down to it, all those fantasies, it's... Well, he didn't even come close.
Dad's out of our lives now.
Would have been nice, though, eh? Having a proper father.
The offer's still open, all right? I can stay all afternoon.
Well, what am I going to do? Get drunk? Flick to my wedding album? I'm going to stay busy, thanks.
OK, fine. Chrissie! Now, there's lots of places you and me could start, but I ain't got time for any of them. Because there's just one thing I want to know.
What's that?
Den, where is he?
He's got some kind of hold over you, hasn't he?
No.
Well, then why are you trying to protect him? You're hiding something from me, Zoe. I know you are.
Can't you understand? I just want to forget it, all of it. I just want to get away and forget any of it ever happened.
You tell me where he is and I'll let you go.
I can't.
I just want to talk to him, just a few words.
You don't understand.
You're going nowhere until you tell me.
Why do you have to keep pushing and pushing
because
it?
Because I'm getting frightened.
I can't tell you. How can I tell you?
Just open your mouth and the words
He's
come
not
out.
here, Cat. He's not anywhere.
He's got to be somewhere.
He's dead. Den's dead, Cat.